So when you get to the point where you've got string that really won't go all the way across again, and it's just kind of small and stubby, instead of having to tie on string, which is going to get bulky and it's really hard to do and sometimes it comes undone, I'm going to teach you how to tie it together and to start with the opposite string that's still long that you've never used from the beginning. The path I'm going to use is I'm looping to this yellow bead here and then going diagonal up to this green and yellow bead and then going through all of the yellows up to the string. So it's going to come out the same bead. You can really string any way that you want to. That's how I'm going to do it, because I just think that a V pattern directly to there is the easiest way to get there. But if you went back and forth, it really didn't matter. It's just the goal is to get out of the same bead that we're in here. Okay, so when you have the two strings coming out of the same bead, we're going to just tie a regular square knot. We're going to tie a couple of those. If you're having trouble tying the fishing line, one thing that you can do is take it and when you go under twice, and this is going to give you an automatic double knot, and pull it tight. Okay, and so what I do with the extra end, instead of cutting it off right here, because your knot is right here so it can't come untied easy, I string through a couple beads and then cut off the end. So I'm going to probably go to this black one here. When you're there and you've pulled it tight, you want to go and cut it as close to the bead as you can. There we go. And there you go. That's how you get this string attached. Now, the next thing I'm going to show, if you're making your purse larger and you run out of this string, how to attach more that way, and that is actually easier because we just weave through a new piece through here, and I'll show you guys how to do that. So I will see you in the next clip. Bye! Once you've gotten to the point where you've only got a little piece of string left, what we're going to do is string through the gap here, and we're going to tie a knot, and then weave back through, cut off the end, and then I'm going to show you how to attach more string onto here. So how I tie, I go through the space and I pull the string through the loop and then pull it, but make sure you pull it up a little bit so it hides the knot inside of the bead so it looks nice. You just do that 2 or 3 times. And then I'm gonna probably just go diagonal in here into the heart. Doesn't matter. Just string through a couple beads so the knot will stay tied and it won't come undone. Once you've gotten your string in and you pulled it tight, just cut off the end. And then how we're going to attach more string, like do the same thing in the beginning where you pulled a lot of string. Depending on how far along you are in your purse, you might need more or you might need less than you used before. I'm going to use about the same as I did before. Because again, fishing line is long and not long. Remember, fishing line is really, really inexpensive. It's like, and you get so much for it. So it really doesn't matter if you waste some. I wouldn't encourage it, but it's okay. So how we're doing this is we're just going to weave back and forth from this row to the top row, just back and forth, and we're hiding the string all throughout it. So what we're going to do is pull it evenly on both sides, so you're going to have string out of both sides just like we had in the very beginning. So you're going to have 2 strings after this. What you might want to do is, if you're having trouble pulling the string throughout like the entire bag, just instead of pulling sideways, pull up and it will flow easier out of it, because sometimes it gets just caught between the beads. And continuously pull out more string as you're going and weaving through these beads, because the more beads you go through, the more difficult it is to pull it out. Another problem that you could run into is that you've gone to way too many beads and you just can't possibly pull out the string. One way to do it is take like a needle or something, this is just a piece of wire, and go back to where your string is, and somewhere in the middle, about, stick it underneath the fishing line and pull it up so you have a loop, and it will release some of the tension for it. So I decided to use a safety pin because it was easier to grip it. So I actually just put it around it and pulled. And so that helped pull out that string. Make sure that you grab the right string that you're supposed to get, not the other one, but it relieves tension, so you're going to be able to pull over on one side. And there you go, that's how you attach more string, and then you just go on like you normally would. You just pick which string that you want to use. In the next section I'm going to show you how to finish your panel, and after that we're going into a second video where I'm going to teach you how to assemble it, and then how to make your strap. So I will see you guys then. Bye.